So be a good girl with me. Hi. I'm just hanging out, waiting for somebody to tell me if they can hear my computer, because I'm doing the Facebook Live alongside of my Instagram Live, and I just want to see if it's really noisy. Let's back that up a little. So let's see if anybody came by. Hi, there's someone. Look, I can wave to you. How cute is that? So, just waiting to see if anybody else shows up. Because today we're going to talk about purging skincare products for spring cleaning, because it's spring cleaning time and we should get rid of some of our stuff. So just wait another minute and see if anybody shows up before I start telling my story. Going through all of it. Can you hear my computer? Is there like a buzz going on? Sometimes you can hear the computer, so. Well, it's 7 o'clock. I am gonna start. Oh, good, thank you. Yeah, sometimes there's a whirling that you can hear the computer sort of working and trying to like do the Facebook at the same time as the Instagram and not have it be too weird. You can see my journal in the other one. All right, well, this is recording, so I will save, so it'll be saved for people to see later. So I am Melissa of Melissa's Lekas Skincare Consulting. This is our Tuesday tutorial, and today we are going to talk about purging our product, cleaning out our medicine cabinets, our bathrooms, wherever we hoard our products, because it's not really a great idea to hold on to your skincare. It's designed to be used. It does not have a apocalyptic shelf life. You should use it. Things expire, things stop working, and you invested money in it. You should use it, and if you're not going to use it, you should get rid of it. So, so there's a couple of different ways to start to purge. I know that like purging can be super time consuming and super annoying, so we want to get rid of the products that we're not using, or pulling out products that we forgot that we had so we can use them. So I would recommend starting by sorting. So really you want to go and grab all your product, the stuff that you love, the stuff you forgot you had, and pull it all out and sort it into piles. So you'll have one pile for the things that you use every day and the things that you love, and then you'll have one pile for things that you didn't know you even had and you want to revisit. And then you can have another pile of stuff that you don't know if it works anymore, if you don't know if it's expired, you can't remember how long you've had it, or you just don't like it. So basically 3 piles. And then with the things that you love, you're going to put those aside, because you're going to eventually put those into the place where it's most accessible. You're going to put them directly in your medicine cabinet, so they're the most reachable, or you can put them on the side of your sink, or if they're appropriate to have in the shower. So those are the things that you love that you're going to use up. So it's your cleanser, and I see Monty showed up on Facebook. Hi, Monty. And so you're going to have those products, which are your favorite products, somewhere where you're going to use them. The next pile is the pile that you didn't know existed or you forgot about. And you're going to go and separate all those items out and find out which ones are the ones that you don't know what to do with, or that you can't remember why you bought it. And try and figure out what they are, whether it's a cleanser or it's typically serums that we don't know what to do with, or sunscreens that you forgot you had. And you want to put those in little categories. So you've got your sunscreens, your cleansers, your toner, your serums, your exfoliators. And you can separate all that pile out and be able to identify it. And then on your third pile, which is the pile of you forgot that you had it or you just don't like it, that pile you have to decide what you're doing with it. Are you keeping it or are you throwing it out? Has it been opened? Is there somebody to give it to? Unfortunately, skincare is not something that you can donate to any kind of organization. They don't take unopened or they don't take open products. It's not healthy. It's not safe. So they just don't. They don't accept it. So it's unfortunate. So you could give it to a friend if you thought that it was appropriate for them. But if it's old, just throw it out. Just take a deep breath and get rid of it. You don't need it. It's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Masks dry out, and sometimes it's just sad and you'll know for the next time and, just toss it. So now that you have basically like whatever was in that pile, the third pile, has been incorporated into the, I don't know what to do with it pile. And within that, you want to see if there's anything that you're going to incorporate into your routine. So if you've got a serum that you're now going to rotate through, or you've got, a product that you were like, oh, I forgot I had this, let me put it somewhere so it's now more noticeable that you're going to use it. The things that I really like are cleansers and cleansers and sunscreens, and even moisturizers that you haven't been using. Those are really good to be the products that you're using when you don't know what to use, like if you're gonna go running. Like I have like a really inexpensive moisturizer with sunscreen in it that I use for working out, because I don't want to use my expensive professional products when I'm just gonna sweat or I'm only gonna be in the sun for a short amount of time. So I just use the inexpensive stuff, and that's what those other products are really good for, especially sunscreen. If you forgot you had it, pull it out and use it for the workouts. And then anything that you have in duplicate, just check to make sure that it's not expired. So that's one of the really big things when you're purging your products, is if it's expired. There's expiration dates on them. If you can't, a lot of times the boxes or the bottles have, and this is going to be backwards and I'm going to show it to both, but there's like a little, it's kind of blurry and it's backwards, but so there's like a little canister, sometimes it's a bottle shape. Here, I'm going to put it over here too. You see it? It's right here, here. And it says how long it has once it's open. So this is a brow tint from Revitalash that I got at a skincare show, and it's got a 6-month shelf life. Once it's open, I haven't opened it. So once you've opened it, you've got 6 months to use it. Now, if you can't remember when you opened it, just write it. Take a Sharpie, write on the bottom or the top of the bottle or the jar, and write down the date that you opened it, just like you would for milk, or when you would put your pasta sauce in the freezer, just put the date on it. So then that way you can remember when you've opened it, so you know when that 6 months is. Because in this world of paraben free, which it's great to be safe, but parabens are a tried and true preservative, and now we're trying to find preservatives that have the same stability that parabens have, and don't cause any kind of allergic reactions. So when your products expire, you are more likely to get an allergic reaction, and there's no need for that. I mean, just throw the product out. So now, if you have bought a product that you don't like and you've tried it and you're like, this cleanser smells weird and it doesn't work for me, and it ended up being into this like weird pile of product graveyard, return the product. Hold on to your receipts. Most places will accept returns within a limited amount of time. I mean, Target will definitely take back your products if you don't like it. Sephora will take back your products. Nordstrom will take back your products. Now, they're getting stricter with those rules because people were taking advantage of it. But if you don't like your skincare, take it back. If you don't like your makeup, take it back. Don't be a skincare hoarder. There's no reason for it. You know, again, when your products expire, you potentially could have an allergic reaction, or they just don't work anymore. So now you're just putting on whatever the ingredients are that are inactive on your face. So, you know, vitamin C is the biggest culprit of this. It starts to turn dark, it oxidizes. So it goes from almost clear to yellow to orange to brown. Once it's brown, I mean, it might not be expired, but it's certainly not effective anymore. So you may want to consider getting rid of it. So you want to be using those products before they expire. And we're just trying to avoid having, you know, being a product hoarder. There's no reason for that. So those are my notes. It was just a couple of us, quick and easy. So that's what it is. You want to purge, you know, the products that you like and that you want to use. You know, stack them somewhere where you're going to use them, or put them on the side of your bed if it's easier to use it there. If you have questions about your products and you don't know what to use or when to use it, or you have these mystery bits that you just can't figure out, feel free to get in touch with me. I am happy to answer those questions. I am happy to look up the product that you have. Sometimes you've lost the box and you can't remember what it is. Generally, I'd say 90% of the time I can figure out at least how to use it, even if I can't figure out like what it is. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm easy to get a hold of. It's Melissa at melissalekus, lekus.com. You can find me on my website, same thing, melissalekus.com. You know where I am on Instagram, on Facebook. You can leave a message anywhere you want to reach out, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have about products or ingredients, especially products that you have found once you have purged out from underneath your sink all those products that you just don't need. So that is my Tuesday tutorial. If you guys have anything that you want me to talk about next week, please leave me a message. I'm happy to look it over and do some research and answer any of your questions and do a Tuesday tutorial on that. So, and if you want, I just posted a new blog on my website about sheet masks, and there's some great links in there if you want to go read about some cool sheet masks. So check it out. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you very much for the few of you that watched live, and I hope that you guys got something out of it. And those of you that see this recorded, I hope you guys leave me a message. So I'll see you next week on the next Tuesday tutorial. We may be going a little bit earlier next week, but I will let you guys know. All right, thanks so much.